Hello, I'm here with Victor, and Victor is actually a child who is 10 years old. I'm interviewing him today because the subject matter that we will be talking about is about children who come from divorce. They live in two separate houses. They have to visit the parents during school breaks and things of that sort. And so Victor is one of those children. How are you today, Victor?
I'm good.
Okay, Victor, let's get right into the interview. You are how old?
I'm I'm 10 years old.
Okay, and your parents live in two separate houses, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and me, I am his mother, so we're just going to talk a little bit about how it is over at my house and how it is over at his dad's house. Okay, now what are you expected to do when you're at your mother's house?
At my mother's house, we just go right to chores. On the first day, we don't do chores. But on the second day, we do chores, and you show us the list, and you show us what day we do chores, what day we not do chores.
And what about your dad? How does he run his household?
He runs his household like he runs it like you don't do chores on school days. You do chores like on Sunday or Sunday. We do chores. Sometimes on school days we do it. We do reading. We do reading books, and we do all kinds of different stuff, but similar not to here though.
So now, being that you do stay at two different houses, one house you stay during the school breaks and the other house during the school year, how does that make you feel?
I'm kind of sad because you guys got divorced.
And when you talk about feeling sad, can you talk a little bit more about that?
Like like all when you it's like you guys I don't know.
Go ahead.
Like you're like together and then you're divorced. Like you guys argue. Sometimes people like argue. Like they get mad at each other and stuff.
Do you
And
think
they just leave.
do you think that it's better that parents divorce when they're arguing, or should they stay together?
Stay together still, but just forget about that.
Okay, but what if it's a situation where a parent feels like you can't just forget about it? Then what?
And then you guys can get back together. Then they can get back together.
So, if one of your friends had a parent that was going through a divorce, what would you say to your friend?
I would say like sad for you or something like that.
Is there anything that you would suggest to any parent who is going through a divorce? What would you tell them?
I would tell them about um I don't know.
You would tell you would tell them.
What happened or something like that.
Would you say that parents should stay together, or should they get a divorce when arguing happens?
Probably just leave out of the house and then come back again. That's that's better.
Oh, okay. And tell me about how does it make you feel when the parents date, or have new people in their lives? How does that make you feel? Like, for instance,
Not
with
good.
me.
Like
Okay.
they should just not get anybody. That's just not smart. I don't know, cause and then that person that you get, they argue and then they leave and then they get another one and another one. That's just not smart.
Okay. And tell me a little bit about your faith, because I do know that you attend church when you're at your mom's house, and then at your dad's house you don't. Can you share with us a little bit about your faith?
My faith is like I get mad when I see
No,
something.
no, faith. No, not about being angry and things like that. About the relationship issues, but
It's like
about church. About church.
Like my dad doesn't do church. He does different stuff. It's like he doesn't like church
Okay.
or something like that.
Now talk to us about your faith. Who do you believe in?
I believe in God.
And do you believe that God is helping you through?
Yeah, but I don't hear him sometimes.
And how do you go about hearing from God?
You have to pray for him. Like if something bad, something nasty happens at school or something bad, you can just pray to him.
And what about the Bible? How does the Bible play a part in your faith?
The Bible, sometimes I don't read it, sometimes I do. Sometimes I listen to the rap music, sometimes I don't. But gospel rap.
Okay.
Or Christian rap.
And so when you pray and you read the Bible and you listen to the music, how does it make you? How, and watching movies too? Okay. How does all of that make you feel inside?
It feels like you have to do this, you have to do that sometimes. But I'd rather just listen to gospel or just read the Bible because I listen to music a lot.
Mm-hmm. So how does it make you feel? Happy, sad?
Happy.
So going through a divorce, it isn't easy for any child, is it?
No, because you get like angry, like I want to be back with my mom, or I want to live with my mom, or something like that.
And how does your friends feel? I mean, I'm sure you have some friends that are also like
they feel like they want to cry or get sad.
Mm-hmm. And what about those holidays? Mother's Day, Father's Day?
The holidays, some of them are bad from us.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Victor, so much for talking to us. And I appreciate your taking time out to talk about your experience going through, this particularly difficult time in your life. You have been doing the best that you can in your schoolwork. Sometimes you do have, behavioral problems.
Bad tests. Like I get like 20%, 30%, 40%, and sometimes I don't even pass it. Sometimes I don't pass it because I think I'm not reading. I'm mostly playing games.
Do you find yourself fighting sometimes?
Yes, and then sometimes I get all sneaky and I don't tell my dad enough. But
And
I do now.
do you think that some of it had to do with the divorce?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, Victor, I'm sure that any parent out there who's either considering divorce or are going through the proceedings, they just might learn a little bit from this, and hopefully they'll make a decision that will best suit their family. Thanks again, Victor.